Sorry about that. Okay, archers. That there. Then we have a general, and of course this is the side that we don't have, our armor slab. We do have magic. Though, if Elise gets javelin, she's probably gonna die. I'm only gonna do that if I'm absolutely sure that we can kill this thing.
Looks like we have no choice.
Well, we literally have no choice but to kill this general, because also got to be careful, because there could be reinforcements coming from here, actually. Oh, wait, magic user. I have... Paper does exactly... Yeah. Or I could try that, but... I do have the Dragonstone. I may as well weaken him with this, and then maybe finish him off with Elise.
This ends here.
I was about to say Elise will have another use soon enough, but that missed, so I don't need to heal. And now she does even more, thanks to that Draconic Hex. Well, everyone trusted Kamui enough to jump off a cliff. They probably trust Azura at this point. And that is... I forgot what that is. Oh, it's rally resistance, isn't it? Yeah, it is. There we go. Okay. Well, at least I'm doubling. That's kind of scary, and you were quite aggressive. I was about to call you by your real name, but, which Laszlo knows, but... Let's not do that yet. Okay, good.
Why, yes.
Meanwhile, Selena there is like, it's not like I'm rioting or anything. Okay, now let's test out your new... Though I do have to be kind of careful. Your new stabby getup. But yeah, with her personal skill now... I still think Perry's personal skill is probably one of the best in the game. Now she has that animation. At least blue makes sense on her because it's part of her normal palette. And yeah. Yeah, so it's skill and speed, but her base skill is not that great, but... It's counted as rally speed. That's interesting. Even though rallies don't give +4 anymore. That's kind of bizarre, but apparently that's what's the case. Stupid critical rate on these things. And more rallying. Okay, so we have a sniper there. We also have you coming from above. I could actually snipe him from across the, from in the emptiness, which would actually be kind of cool, admittedly. Though we... You can shoot from there. Right. Not going there, then. We actually have a bunch of incoming archery-type enemies, so... And I don't need to take you out, so... You have enough experience as it is, but I feel like I have to do this. This is sort of the only way.
Stay with me.
I make my own fate.
Yeah, you hear that, Anuncourse? You should be getting very scared at this point. Speaking of scary, holy crap, those Vala Maid's eyes there. Yeah. Still not as freaky as Vala Faceless, but... Vala Faceless actually look really cool, though.
Show me what you've got.
Okay, let's see. Well, not many things are hitting us so far. I probably shouldn't say that, but...
I did it!
That is what's been happening lately. Actually... Okay, I do have the second Dragon's Vein there. I wonder if those reinforcements were in fact triggered by the Dragon's Veins, I'm not sure. Now, are there any enemies here that are likely to rush out and attack? And I can't even... yeah. I was hoping to make use of some... 23 with 11 sword on him! Why do you have that low resistance? That's kind of bizarre. Yeah, I am watching you very carefully. I probably need to have Kamui kill the maid. Or I can just switch to Shigure like here or something, I don't know. If I can't do... yeah, I might as well just finish off this maid. Actually, Shigure could have got a guard gate. Yeah, maybe I should have used Shigure actually.
Alright.
Hey, Kamui's actually cleared the bridge, good. And well, he could use that if he was Hoshido Noble. Okay, hi there. Once you're gone, Shigure can clean up the rest. Unless a second archer reinforcement comes. Which might happen. Also, that's still quite high damage, but...
I got your back, buddy.
well, it's okay for him to call her buddy, they're not married yet. Okay, thankfully you were not a sniper. But now I need to heal you. Okay, she has a full guard gauge. I had a heart attack there thinking, oh wait, what if she misses? And then, yeah, she's got a full guard gauge. But she hit anyway.
I win.
Slowly but surely making her way across these bridges. Yeah, Perry is still very much a glass cannon, though she could maybe be a decent dodge tank, possibly. It's kind of amusing that she actually doubles with the Raider Axe, but that's not a good idea. I actually think we will just stay here and not attack. A strategy that has been bequeathed to me by the ancient merchants of the old Tellius days.
Teach me that one.
Wait. I think she said, teach me that one, and I think this is a situation where that line doesn't really work, because she was presumably talking about some violent method to kill things, and in that case that was the exact opposite of killing things.
I'm with you.
But then again, once, you know, Perry has certain parents, she vows not to be all that violent anymore, so I guess the line will make sense then.
Short, yet sweet.
Such is the life of anyone who opposes Kamui now, minus the sweet part. Well, bows do beat shurikens. That's a pretty terrible hit rate. And you've got a pretty decent critical chance. I think for now I'm actually going to have Kaze stand here maybe, equip that, and then just... because he's got a guard gauge to absorb potential critical. And I guess I might as well do this then. Dragon's Vein! 3 faces down. Kamui continues to sob in the corner.
But you die.
I was gonna pan the camera to look at that.
You leave me no choice.
Okay, thank you, I was hoping for that. That wasn't enough though, but it was almost enough.
We won't give up.
Yes, every time you attack Shigure, you will feel the curse of...
Let's go. You alright?
Just had an idea. So... There have been some critical role sessions where a certain player who has absolutely ridiculously bad luck. He may be one of the few people out there who rivals me in the bad luck department. His bad rolling may have possibly infected anyone, who comes into contact with anyone who is voiced by Matthew Mercer. So, I am thinking that the way that Draconic Hex works is Shigure infects enemies with Will Wheaton's bad dice rolling.
Ready for this?
Also, those sigils, and yeah, I'll keep calling them sigils for the rest of the chapter because Shigure is here. But I can't unsee them as being manhole covers at this point.
My song is pure.
Oh, double level up, nice. Not getting all that much speed, but I appreciate more skill.
Yes.
And meanwhile, this Kamui is definitely being one of my better Kamuis. That, you can't use that just yet. You're out of range, thankfully. Yes, you are. Good. Right. Now, we have a lot of things crowding around this point, so we might actually have to retreat for a little bit. Yeah, your resistance is terrible. We may actually have to retreat. Yeah, I don't really want Selena to get hit by too many things here. We are currently going to retreat a little bit. It's amazing how tanky Sakura is, but... Okay, some of them are going to get stalled on those woods, so... It's really... Oh, well, Leo's got decent HP, though. So if Leo takes 13 and then 15... Provided he only gets hit by a few things. Or I could try and go in these woods. And the sniper can reach... Okay, didn't expect them to have that much movement, but I hope Selena will be okay. She can take one of them with her guard gauge. I suppose I could go for this, even though he could miss both of them. One miss. Two miss, of course. But he has a full guard gauge, so that's kind of fine. Full guard gauges are a recurring theme lately. Oh, that just sends you back to the beginning. We don't need freeze at this point. Now, let's just hope that nobody dies. Well, except you, of course, because you're stupid. Shigure is definitely being quite good. I mean, I get the feeling Hinoka's probably a bit better at this point, but he's still doing quite decently.
Farewell, fallen one.
Interesting. Okay, I've got a guy. I probably should have equipped the javelin there. Oh, that was actually quite a stupid turn from them because I don't think anyone's going to take any damage now. And she whacked his hat off. What are you doing? No, 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 no. I refuse to believe you're going for Shigure. The AI can't be that bad. Also, you didn't even attack. Huh. I refuse to believe that. The AI can't be that good. Okay, so somebody here because that's not good. That's not that great either. Except you can do that with that. That's a very weird way of putting it. I guess we could maybe go for that first, because if this hits, then I don't need to worry about having to compensate. Oh, it did hit! Okay, that's good.
That was too easy.
And helicopter. Keep doing that, and eventually you might be as good with Lance helicoptering as Hinok is. And then super stat boost. And then, the extreme weirdness that is actually using a healer on the front lines. Because they are legitimately the best offense I have on this team. And I don't mean that in an that sad way, I mean that in an and that's amazing way. Does the same amount of damage. I don't really have all that much to lose, really, by doing that. There is a bizzare incoming, though. But like I said, there actually isn't all that much I have to lose here. So, you know what, just gonna go for this just for lols. Well, one of them hit. They both hit! Okay, yeah, so that is the best possible outcome. And that is actually better than going with the non-stupid band weapon triangle option, so... She is still level 2. I just don't want Kaze to die because I'm being too reckless, but... I could go for one more, maybe. Well, there we go, that was all I needed.
We have won.
And now I can promote him, although do I want to use a Master Seal on that or not? I mean, I have more Master Seals in the other shop. Okay, so that fort's clear. Actually, we only have... Oh, we still have 3 more forts that are occupied. Then we have the final gauntlet. There is also an archer over here. So, we'll need to be aware of that. Unless I just whack him early. But... which I could quite easily do. But I want these people to get a bit of the action too. I guess for now, let's just try and whack this guy.
We've got this. My song is pure.
I was a bit concerned about going into this chapter a little underleveled, but I'm not anymore at all. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. That's also not really fine. And now... Dragon's Vein! I believe that would be half of them? Well, I beg to differ. This chapter hasn't been too hard so far. Yeah, again, the irony of my healer actually being one of my better damage dealing options at this point. And she's about to get even better!
I'm sorry.
Not with that. Oh, no, Tome Fair's later. Right, but Rally Magic's good too. Do I go for the sword for a better matchup against that guy when he attacks? Yeah, ironically, despite the weapon triangle advantage, I actually have a better hit rate than this.
I'll help.
And the 1 extra damage is fine, because I have a full guard meter.
You alright? Won't allow it.
Shame the third member of the trio isn't here.
Like I'd lose.
Yeah, let's just... That is somewhat painful. You do have a javelin, so I soon need to be careful. And yeah, no Dragon's Vein users there. So I guess I'll kind of have to send someone... Maybe at this point I can just send Shigure. Just realize there's 1 Dragon Vein point for every royal here.
I will protect you.
Maybe a Nuncos plan that too. Oh, Kamuri's gonna get his revenge on a Nuncos big time for the start of this chapter though. One day you'll see. Okay, so more reinforcements, that's fine, because I already have some people covering this spot. So, you are absolutely zero threat to me. Well, I mean, technically, well, actually you are, because I got a full guard gauge.
Unacceptable.
Did I get stronger?
Yes, you did. Real question is, how much stronger? Quite a bit, but not in terms of actual strength. Okay. Dragon's Vein! 3 more to go. But yeah, there's a lot of... Okay, we had another Swordmaster spawn there, and nothing else spawned up there. Okay, no doubling, which is good.
We can handle this.
Let's just weaken you. Wait a minute, Selena can't finish that, can she? Well, not without both hitting with the Raider Axe, but... That could actually be trouble if I fail that, so... Actually, let me just try something. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, well. I guess I can kind of try for this. This might end bad.
We can do this, right?
No, you can't! Okay, that's gonna end really badly. Unless I get a crit here or something, because you're there, and you will javelin her, and it will be painful, and then you will finish off. So that was a risk that I really shouldn't have taken. Speaking of risks that I shouldn't be taking, I could hit both of these.
We're not alone.
Nope. Yeah, I had a feeling to compensate for the double hit, I get a double miss there. Okay, so Perry is now in possible danger. Don't know if I could have... Well, I'm really glad for that guard gauge. That was completely unintentional, but I'll take it. Should have noticed that mage there. Now you get healed again. I wonder if she only takes 16 from this guy. She'll hopefully take less than 13 from the Swordmaster. She took 1 less than 13. Perfect. Didn't expect it to be that close. Okay, now what do we do? Now we stay as far away from that general as possible. And we don't double things, apparently. I think at this point we also... No, you still have 22. That's actually... yeah. That's decent, though. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Generals are actually... like, mages against generals is actually more of a favourable matchup for the general in this game, weirdly enough. Which in some ways does help buff them a bit, since they were kind of underpowered before, but it's still a little bit weird. Okay, let's see if I can get this guy.
Let's win this one, alright?
Okay, Selena does have an armor slayer.
I knew you'd need me.
Okay, that's gonna... and there she is, leveled up. Good. Yeah, because her stats have actually been pretty good in this run. Have not used Cardin at all in this area, but don't want the general to do that to him, so let's just hold back a little bit, maybe, or we can just go all the way here. And now, yeah, that's the cheap, impassable, even to flyers walls, so we have to do this map the correct way. Just getting closer, just in case I need to. And I'm glad for the guard meter here.
Are you hurt?
And, of course, with that low of a hit rate, of course he hits both of them. At least Leo is being much better than he was in my first playthrough here. What's that thing doing? I do need to heal, however. Guess I can try this.
Fine.
And actually, wait, no, that'd be a terrible idea even if she wasn't at 1 HP. I will heal you, definitely. And yes, I'm leaving a healer completely exposed and I'm totally fine with it. I'm... that crit chance... not really going to take my chances on that. Let's try this, though.
You look tough. Let's play.
They still have snipers and lots of heroes in here. And Elise completely destroys that thing. And Azura really doesn't. What?
Let's do this.
I completely forgot about the Swordmaster. That was incredibly dumb. It's easy to get complacent right at the end of a chapter like this. You think that nothing's going to pose a threat to you, and then you do that, like an idiot. I didn't even need to do that. Or you could just not attack Azura, and instead attack the person with the full guard gauge. Because this game's AI makes sense. Ah, okay. Definitely getting Azura out of there. It's funny, my lance users are doing a terrible job of getting rid of the enemy sword users.
I won't leave.
Really? Okay, let's see if this works.
Do something!
This. Goodbye, creepy maid. And hello, massive stat boost. Okay, so what happens if Sakura get... Yeah, they are terrible. They are completely terrible.
Huh, I guess I owe you one.
Now, oh, another thing appeared there. I could try and boost speed even more.
Teach me that word.
Well, in my first playthrough, your child ended up being like the exact opposite of Azura as far as seeing goes. But yeah, doubling even with steel lances. Though this could be very bad if this doesn't work. Yeah, that could be really bad. Let's instead just stay there. And... And that still does quite a bit.
Looks like we have no choice.
And I forgot to promote Kaze. Again, like I said, I might not want to do that. It depends on who I want to use my Master Seals on. And that does nothing.
I'm with you.
Let's just slowly chip away at this guy. Oh, you have a tomahawk.
I am at your service.
Well, you now just made sure that you couldn't get... that I can't get hit if I attack you in close range, which is, yeah. And you... Yeah, normally attacking the healer would be a good move, but not in this case, because Sakura is, like... The card game was right when it made her an armor knight.
We're not alone.
Because for some reason she's been majorly defense blessed for me.
Won't allow it.
Nice jump there. Okay, and we have a bizzare incoming. Okay, let's finally have Selena actually finish off something.
What did you expect?
She didn't say what a fool, that's annoying. That's probably one of my favourite quotes from her. Okay, we have a Sword Master here. So we do need to keep an eye on that. I suppose I could try and snipe with a javelin for a little bit of free damage. Should probably be trying to go for these last forts kind of quickly, because otherwise the reinforcements are going to really bog us down.
Yay!
Yeah, so she's being more of a, like a... Yeah, resistance-focused physical fighter, which we have quite a lot of, including the one that I'm pairing her with. Okay, that doesn't do it, but in fact, now is a good opportunity to be stupid, apparently. Speaking of stupid, you now can't attack in close range. In fact, I can easily take advantage of this by doing something that would normally be a really dumb idea.
We won't lose. ya.
At this point, she has too much for everyone. And now, she's going to be even more insane because she can now use D-ranked weapons. And let's just get rid of you.
Everything will be alright.
I have a lot of Sky Knights now, I just realized.
Don't scare me like that.
We're almost done here. In fact, we can actually hit 2 of these veins now, so might as well do that. Dragon's Vein! Dragon's Vein 2, the sequel! One more. And then the face will die. Nice dodge there. Well, that was a big heal. And I've completely forgot about his rally command. And Perry has actually been quite high leveled at this point. Which is pretty cool considering she went in being kind of useless. And let's just... Maybe I should go for this for the,
I've got your back.
for the better movement next turn. There we go.
Right where I want you. Learn some new steps.
Hey, that's just like a line from one of his level up quotes from Awakening. Kind of, but it's still alright. Let's just use the regular heal there.
Thanks.
And one more. Only that one Berserker stands in between us and finishing this chapter. Let's see who we send here. We can actually go all the way... That's pretty cool.
Let's go.
I was expecting at least one crit there. And now we should probably... Although we can always just teleport back there with pretty much everyone. Which is what we'll need to do quite soon. After this guy's finished being
I am
stupid.
at your service.
Well, Mozu finally got hit.
Well, look at me.
And I really wish you could activate Dragon Veins. Of course, there is an item that lets you do that, but we don't have access to that just yet. And that is everyone not part of the Invisible Mages cohort. So we can send you back down here and then... Yeah, I guess I can try and get... Can I do that this turn? Actually, I kind of can. If I... This will mean that Azura's kind of far from the action, though. And now... Kamui's like, don't... No! 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 Dragon's Vein! You can finally reach the central sigil, and then Kamui's like, no! The face! The beautiful face! Why? How dare you destroy such an important heritage of the ancient face civilization? Okay, I don't think we have quite enough people to send in there, especially because those heroes have axes, and I don't want to send Shigure, and also they're 2 archers as well. I'm actually wondering who to send in there first. I think I'll send the whole group through at once. And none of my healers are back at the base. So yeah, again, not the most turn-efficient way to do this, but I don't really care. So let's just heal off everyone.
You saved me.
Before we get ready for the final assault. But I get the feeling this boss is going to be back later. I mean, after all, we don't even know who they are yet, officially. Okay, technically speaking, we can send everyone through there now, but I want to be fully healed before I go. Okay. And now, here is where we get kind of nervous, because I want both of them to... Actually, though, this is a defeat boss mission, so technically we could just... I'm saying that a lot lately, but we could just run up and beat the boss, but I would kind of like the experience. I do have a reason for doing this, don't worry. Oh, right, that's so you can just get back quickly. Yeah, so she one-rounds the heroes. And gets one-shotted by the snipers in return. So she's not 100% safe unless I kill everything here this turn. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that, but it's possible.
We need each other.
Yeah, this looks very Angkor Wat now that I think about it. Okay, now, someone else who I think can one-round these heroes. Yes, you can. You cannot, though.
Such a nuisance.
Now, the third one's going to be a little difficult to one-round. Might have to use Kamui for it.
It's done.
Or, I can just send... Wait, no, I can't. I've already sent Azura in. She's with Elise. So, now let's see... Going for Mozu here. Okay, Hinoka cannot one-round you. Hinoka cannot one-round you. This is bad. Well, not Hinoka. Why am I talking about Hinoka? It's probably because I've got the spear here, but... In that case... that's actually kind of bad. Yeah, she can't one-round that guy with that, so... Let's just... try and do a ton of damage to one of them.
Show me what you've got.
She shall show you her moves. Okay, how many people do I have left? I've got a few. Okay, let's send you through. Now, I know you won't be able to one-round most of these things. Not really, but... Also, how much do you... Actually, that's decent. So let's finish off you.
Need my help?
If I get rid of all of these snipers... I mean, Elise is still in
That
danger
was
if that
too
happens.
easy.
Yeah, but it had been weakened first. And there's that. Okay, I have two more. Okay, I've got 2 shots of critical. Yeah, any one of these people is going to pose a threat to Elise, so it doesn't really matter which I go for. I am not going to be able to one-round without a crit here, so... Come on, critical, please. Thank you!
Stop staring at me.
Yes! A repeat of his mama's line, great.
Well, that's that.
Hazukashi desu. One more. In fact, if Kamui can one-round, I think we're safe, but again, only due to a fluke with that critical. Yeah, Shigure can't do it. Kamui can. I mean, there is the possibility that this might not work, though, but I guess we can go for it.
This ends here.
Let's hope it does!
I won't surrender!
And it probably did. This can miss, though. Okay, it didn't miss. Good. And gone.
I did it!
Yes, you did, Kamui, you did. I'm impressed. Now only one remains. And she's about to get completely destroyed. Well, on behalf... Wait, no, I'm not going to say that just yet.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, it is. On behalf of Perry's sword, I welcome you to death. But I'm sure that's not the last we'll be seeing of the chief of the copyright police. And we have gained the awesome broken power of rabbits. Disclaimer, I don't believe the tome is actually broken, but... Now that that's done, it's gonna be morning time, isn't it? Huh. We haven't heard this song before.
Ah!
Yeah, well down here... I'm surprised that none of the people who have actually commented on this place yet. Now they are. Finally, we can say that without dying. You might have heard about it in very, very ancient legends. Of course, the people who wrote those legends died painfully.
Hey,
And yeah, sorry, Roma.
Big brother.
Ryoma, Kamui has a confession to make. So, you know, Scarlet, he was kind of her husband in another universe. Sorry, Ryoma. And now Hinoka is, that flower, sorry, thinking about Scarlet more. That feather is kind of inappropriate here because, yeah, that's actually the outfit of one of the people down here. And Nankos knew we were coming. There was a, yeah, he set a trap.
what?
Ugh.
And it was a Nankos.
No.
And Nankos did this. No, we won't.
Yeah.
Not enough to unlock an upgrade for the Yato, though. And with that, we must proceed further into the Invisible Kingdom. But Anankos, you have just put yourself even higher on Kamui's to-kill list after what you just did. Kamui's gonna make you pay for what you did to his former waifu. See you next time.